Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting industry. This week, in our state and national reports, we're going to be talking about a few June benchmarks as well as some records set by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Deals, we've got basketball, tennis, and horse racing deals to discuss.
Nice.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, and the now normal segment of closures.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes.
Yeah, but I guess, we call it market correction. Yeah, I guess if the weaker ones fall away, it only makes for a stronger industry. I guess that's the happy way to look at it.
Yes.
So,
legislative roundup is New York, Massachusetts, and Nebraska. We'll start talking state and national reports right after this.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-479-3522. That's 800-479-3522. 800-479-3522.
Attention. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, watch this urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by hiring 87,000 new agents to garnish your paycheck and put liens on homes and businesses. They can even seize your bank account. The IRS calls it enforced compliance, and now they have the manpower to get you. Penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily. So call One Stop Tax Relief Shop and get the IRS off your back. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. And no other tax shop gets you more or faster approvals. One Stop Tax Relief has resolved thousands of cases since 2014 and saved clients millions of dollars. Call now for a free consultation. Connect with tax professionals who get the IRS off your back.
Call 800-605-0688. 800-605-0688.
One Stop Tax Relief Shop.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. We're going to start off our state and national reports in the Garden State, our home state of New Jersey.
Where we're sitting right now.
Exactly. June sports betting report, state of New Jersey's all-time post-PASPA total handle, $52 billion it passed.
Wow.
So that's a huge number.
Yeah, enormous.
Yes. $6.76 billion of that was wagered in the first half of 2024. So that's a very big increase in terms of handle right there. We've got FanDuel and DraftKings both passing benchmarks in terms of year-to-date revenue, $225 million year-to-date revenue for FanDuel, $130 million in year-to-date revenue for DraftKings. They passed both those benchmarks.
Wow, okay.
Prime Sportsbook was the only mobile operator to post a monthly loss this time, and Borgata posted the largest loss of the retail side.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
By the way, Borgata Sportsbook, it's one of those, it's not like a stadium seating kind of thing. It's like more like a sports bar.
Yes.
Really good food there. Really good burgers there. So.
I think I guess you can call it more of a traditional style sportsbook, the way everything is.
I don't know.
The stadium seating is something unique. I like the stadium seating myself.
But no, Borgata is great because, it's great food there.
Yes.
Great food.
And it's the BetMGM Sportsbook there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, they posted the largest loss of the retails, negative $295,000.
Is this for June?
That's just for June.
Just for June.
A year to date, they're negative $379,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pennsylvania also reported their June sports betting report. Year to date total handle passed $4 billion. Brick and mortar sports books for the Commonwealth posted year low revenue of $1.4 million.
Okay.
But on the bright side for Pennsylvania, they reported both record tax revenue and record gaming revenue. overall.
Wow. Okay.
For the fiscal year 23-24.
Nice.
Record tax revenue of $2.54 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Record combined revenue of all gaming in the state. That includes slot machines, table games, sports wagering, video game terminals, fantasy sports, and sports betting. $5.89 billion.
If you're a state, those are the records you want to break. You know, they could care less about handle and things like that. But if you're a state, if you're in state government and you worry about the revenue of a state, those are the records you want to break.
Yeah, handle is for headlines, revenues for the state, and tax revenues definitely for the state.
Yep.
Over in Massachusetts, they reported their June sports betting numbers. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts all-time total handle has passed $8.5 billion.
Oh, okay.
They've already crossed a huge number. Just they're still one of the younger ones, to be honest. So we've got all-time gross gaming revenue passing $800 million, all-time taxes past $150 million.
Okay.
And as usual with Massachusetts, DraftKings accounted for more than half of the mobile handle
Well,
for the state.
as we said, it's the Massachusetts is the home state of DraftKings. They have their corporate offices in Boston. So
All-time revenue for DraftKings passed $400 million. FanDuel passed $1 billion in handle for the year 2024.
Wow.
$250 million in all-time gross revenue. That's all in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Plain Ridge Park, which it's a Penn Entertainment.
Yes.
Posted its first loss.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That has never had a loss reported in the industry before.
Wow. Okay.
That was actually the leader for a while in handle too.
I haven't been there for a while. Maybe that's it.
What do you mean?
I was keeping them up. Maybe.
Yeah,
so,
that's it exactly.
But
I don't know if they've changed
haven't
over to ESPN Bet yet.
I don't
either.
know. Last time I was there, it must have been 3-4 months ago. There was signs of ESPN Bet everywhere. So I don't know what's going on with Plain Ridge. I haven't been back there in a while, so I have to check it out next time I'm up there.
I haven't seen the retail book, so I don't know if they've renamed it or
yeah, I know
what they're supposed to be doing something with it.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly whether or not it's an ESPN Bet book yet or not.
That's another one of those. It's not stadium style. It's more like a restaurant.
Well, it used to be a restaurant. It used to be the Fluties.
It used to be Doug Flutie's restaurant. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But again, first loss for Plain Ridge Park Casino. Over in Connecticut, the neighboring state of Connecticut, we're still in New England here. We've got the June sports betting report for the state of Connecticut. Year-to-date total handle has passed $1 billion. FanDuel passed $50 million in year-to-date gross gaming revenue.
Yeah. We just drove through Connecticut, and boy, they have all the billboards with all the sports betting operators, and so they love their sports betting up there. And
for our last entry for the week, we have New York. Week ending July 14th. We'll have more dates, more upcoming ones next episode. But fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue past $600 million.
Wow.
8th straight week of below $400 million weekly handle. 7th straight week of below $40 million in weekly revenue.
Well, we're in the dog days of summer, and the Yankees are doing terrible, and I don't know what the hell the Yankees are doing, but the Mets are kind of up and down, and so it's an interesting time in New York and New York sports.
But all 9 operators, again, posted positive gross revenue for the week.
That's important.
That's it for the state and national reports. Let's start talking deals. Following its recent sale of VEASAN back to Brent Musburger and Musburger Media, DraftKings announced a deal with the WNBA to become the league's second sports betting sponsor and daily fantasy partner.
The WNBA has become a huge sports betting market.
Yes.
I mean, it's enormous. Everyone loves it. Everyone's talking about it. It's great. It's happening.
And I say second because they also are joining FanDuel. FanDuel was already their first, the league's first sports betting sponsor and daily fantasy partner. It's similar to what two books have with the NBA.
Yeah, so what are the terms? DraftKings and FanDuel are the official sports betting partner of WNBA. Is that how they
are officials, not the officials?
Official, yeah.
Yeah, they can be more partners.
They're not exclusive.
Right.
So, which is good for WNBA.
It's the same deal they have with the NBA. The both of these entities are sports betting sponsors and daily fantasy partners. They've got league rights to the league's logos, names, access to marketing opportunities. As a matter of fact, DraftKings had a huge opportunity when they announced this to have the WNBA All-Star Weekend as part of this deal. Then they had the All-Star Game. They had their branding all over the Footprint Center in Phoenix. Operator will also use WNBA data feeds, the official data feeds, to enhance the gaming experience on the operator's platform. And also they're creating with the WNBA, this is DraftKings, the WNBA Postseason Push, which is a brand new content platform that will feature highlights, social integrations, odds updates based on the WNBA standings over the final 2 weeks of this regular season and also into the playoffs. So,
I always love those terms in the contract. I always want to find out like the deeper meaning, because last week or 2 weeks ago, I did a story about a sports betting operator or maybe just a gaming operator that is the proud partner of a baseball team. I think it was the New York Yankees. And
MGM
it might be
Resorts.
MGM.
It was MGM
Yeah, MGM
Resorts.
is the proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Yes.
I mean, how is that different than the official gaming partner or official gaming? Or
well, first of
what's
all,
a proud partner mean? Is it different, or is it just the terminology they use?
First of all, that wasn't a gaming deal.
Okay.
It was MGM Resorts. It wasn't BetMGM.
yeah.
So it was the proud partner. They're going to have it in their properties.
Okay.
You know, they're going to promote MGM Resorts
So,
in the stadium.
technically they, well, I guess they are an official, or maybe not. Which
They're-
is proud? Does proud partner make them official something or other of a team, or how do?
It's just
how does that-
designation. It's marketing speak
I love
for.
I love the marketing terms in here.
It's
It was
marketing
like,
speak for they're going to have their branding everywhere in the stadium, and also they're going to have watch parties at their local property, which is Empire City Casino.
which makes them a proud partner.
Exactly. They're very proud of that.
A proud partner.
Sportradar, new deal with Tennis Data Innovations and the ATP Tour to launch a new initiative to safeguard tennis players called Safe Sport.
Oh, okay.
Safe Sport addresses online abuse targeting professional athletes.
Okay, good.
It uses artificial intelligence, moderation, education, and investigation to help protect the ATP players from abuse from gamblers.
Yeah,
that's losing gamblers.
That's a great thing. I mean, protecting the players in all sports is incredibly important. So.
And the service will be made available to the top 250 ATP singles players and the top 50 ranked doubles players on a free and opt-in basis. They're also going to be giving them educational courses as well to help the athletes work with how to go about dealing with abuse on social media and, ins and outs and online risks and all that.
Okay.
IC360 announced a deal between University of North Dakota and Prohibet for a partnership to do the integrity monitoring for the school's athletic department. Also, they're going to be doing educational services and training for all student athletes, coaches, and administrative staff.
They're doing great. I mean, IC360 has had a busy summer because they are all over the place. They're making great deals, and they're just great for the industry.
Last story of the week, we have Accel Entertainment announcing that they will be acquiring FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing and the Collinsville Horse Track in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
The horse track is the only active horse racing venue in the greater St. Louis area. They host 65 race days and about 435 horse races a year.
Oh, okay.
The deal is valued at about 3.45 million shares of Accel stock, translating to about $35 million. Accel is going to be reinvesting in the property. They're going to be putting in about $95 million. And they're going to be doing a racino casino type deal there where they're going to have a temporary casino first, then a permanent casino, and it's also going to have a sports book, 24 table games, 500 slot machines.
Wow, okay.
Which is kind of big.
Good.
For a racino.
Yeah, absolutely.
Late 2027 opening they're planning for this.
Okay.
That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after this.
Imagine if you lost 20, 30, 40, or even 50 pounds or more right away. Would you be more attractive to the opposite sex? Feel better? Sleep better? If you've tried to lose weight in the past and repeatedly failed, then you need to know about a true game-changer medication. Semaglutide is FDA approved. It can produce quick and easy results. Call the number on your screen now for free info. This is the last diet you'll ever go on. Finally lose the weight and keep it off. There's no pain, no surgery, no exercise plan, no starvation, no fasting, no silly meal prep. In fact, you can can continue to eat the foods you love. Pause this screen and take down this number or store it in your cell phone. But call today for free information. The Advanced Medical Weight Loss Program is physician-based and works with your body naturally to create the feeling of being full. This is not just about losing weight. This is about what your life can become as a thinner you. Call the number on your screen now for free info. Finally, lose the weight and keep it off. Look great this summer, but hurry. There's a huge demand for this product, and shortages may occur at any time. Call the number on your screen now for free information.
Welcome back to Turnpike Sports. We're going to start off our industry update segment talking paid social marketing services.
Okay.
Yes.
The ever-exciting world
Yes.
of whatever you just said. What did you just
Paid
say?
social marketing services.
All right.
Sportradar.
Okay.
Sportradar announced the integration of live sports data and betting content into video advertisements through its paid social marketing service ads, ADS.
Wow. Okay.
It's an industry-first type of solution. Basically, it allows their sportsbook and casino clients to provide more up-to-date, more quicker response time in terms of putting up the best odds, best marketing possibilities for their social media promotions of their services.
That is so important. I'm kind of making fun of it, but that is so important in the industry because these lines are constantly changing.
Yes.
And I'm in awe of a lot of these sports books that can change quickly and adapt quickly to the change. And I am fascinated by, the micro markets, and that has to be so quick. And this is one of those things that actually helps, get more information quicker and more efficient to the public, which we need,
One aspect of this, the betting odds and the live odds feeds and all that's you need that.
Yeah.
But what's becoming more prevalent, I've been noticing, especially on Facebook and Instagram, where this is only available right now, the casino games and jackpots. When the jackpots grow, you need up-to-date numbers.
Yeah.
And if this has the ability, if a casino puts out an ad that can be easily updated, within minutes after putting it out first.
See, when I say how the technology has grown over these years, I guess I'm really referring to the speed at which information gets to the public. And
Yes.
this is absolutely amazing what's happening.
Over in New Jersey, we've got Resorts Casino Atlantic City. Matter of fact, DraftKings Sportsbook at Resorts Casino Atlantic City opened live table games in the book.
I have to check that out. I was in Atlantic City, but I wasn't at Resorts. I want to see what they're doing because we've been to that sports books lots of times. I think we saw the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And I'm trying to picture where they're at. So
It's
those
got to be
table
some of
games.
that area where they had all those.
There's a
couches.
back area
Yeah.
and then there's a front area. So I don't know.
It'd be very interesting to see.
Yeah,
the
I gotta go find pictures of it. I've seen it, in social media. They have, there are now table games in the sports book. I'm just trying to figure out from the pictures where that is.
Well, they've got blackjack, let it ride, roulette, and 3-card poker. All bets starting at $10 and going up.
Yeah.
They all feature a $5 side bet for a progressive jackpot.
Okay. All right.
Also, on the casino floor itself in Resorts, the casino added over half a dozen new state-of-the-art electronic table games, 24 traditional table games as well, and then they included a new bank of tournament slot machines and side bet progressive machines, over 20 new slot machines on the casino floor as well.
Wow,
So they did some expansion.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, it's when you talk about the sports book right there, I mean, that's like maybe 10 yards from the boardwalk when you walk in the door. So yeah, no, you got everything in the world right for like 20 feet from the boardwalk. It's great.
Over in D.C., the District of Columbia's brand new competitive online sports betting market has launched right off the bat on the first day, which was July 17th. BetMGM and Caesars joined FanDuel
Nice.
in operations. And we have DraftKings also coming into the picture with a deal with the D.C. United, the Major League Soccer team in the district. So they are now live in D.C. as well.
Wow, look at that.
Over in West Virginia, we've got Bovada now listing West Virginia as one of the sites it doesn't operate in on their website, following that cease and desist letter they received. That is now the eighth state.
Yeah,
Eighth state. I can't say that.
Boy, one state started and it just the floodgates opened.
Yes.
Boy. All right.
Pennsylvania, Bet365 launched in the Commonwealth there through a partnership with Presque Isle Downs and Casino. That's the 11th market for Bet365. Over in Florida, we've got the Lotter receiving license to launch and do its services for that state. That was quickly following the announcement that they also got the same permission in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So they are expanding their reach as well.
Nice.
Now we come to the graveyard of the sports betting industry.
Oh.
We have two new entrants in the graveyard.
Oh, the closures?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
We've got Superbook Sports announcing that as of July 19th, it was no longer accepting bets or deposits in all of its states other than Nevada. The Superbook Nevada will be the only one remaining open mobile-wise, and it will also still be the brick and mortar over at the Westgate.
Oh, okay.
So that is the only remaining portion of Superbook. Superbook Nevada, both retail and online, will remain open. Everything else is closed.
I have a phone charger from Superbook. I gotta go find that now.
And,
it might be in a couple of years. It might be a worth money. I have the remnants of the Superbook here in my phone charger.
And following the Superbook announcement, we have an announcement from Betfred.
Okay.
Now, Betfred had already announced that they're closing their Maryland operations. They are now going to be closing their Ohio operations.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happens with the Cincinnati Bengal deal they had.
That's
but
true, yeah.
I would assume the Bengals are going to be looking for a new sports betting partner soon.
Yeah.
So we now have Betfred and Superbook to add to what's going on in the sports betting industry. The consolidation of the market is that the
or market correction.
Yeah.
It's sad to see it go, but if you're looking in an optimistic way about this, it makes the industry stronger if some of the weaker ones fall away. That's if you want to see glass half full, but it's one of those things where you hate to see anything go out of business and not do well, but like I said, it could make the industry strong. It probably will make the industry stronger.
Betting industry Darwinism, right?
I guess so. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and especially
I always make the Atlantic City had a lot more casinos than it does now, but some of them fall away, and it made the whole area stronger with the 9 casinos that are operating now.
And with the two behemoths out there, FanDuel and DraftKings, pretty much running everything. I mean, they're taking most of the market share away from everything. A lot of people are just struggling to get even a single percentage.
Look, they have the backing to do the promotions
and also the parlay products
and the products and things like that. So they have the money to, play with.
Yes.
They have a lot more money to draw from to get the bonuses out and the specials out and the technology out and things like that.
That's it for the industry updates. Let's finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off the legislative roundup, we're going to be in the state of New York, where the Nassau County Planning Commission has approved the lease agreement for Las Vegas Sands to control the Nassau Coliseum.
Wow.
That is key to Sands' plans to build a casino there.
Yep.
So they are back in the picture. They had their lease agreement voided previously, and now it has been approved. The new version of it has been approved for Las Vegas Sands to continue with their application for a New York downstate casino.
I gotta tell you, it's been a soap opera with Sands in New York. First Sands is in, then they're out, now they're in again. So we'll see. It's a fascinating thing to look at.
There's still a possibility it can get denied again because it's got to go to the legislature to approve it.
That's what I mean. It's just you always open the paper to see what's going on with Sands in New York. So we'll see.
Over in Massachusetts, we may see a new online lottery in the Commonwealth because the new budget for the state was approved by the House and unanimously approved by the Senate. At the time we're doing the show, it is awaiting the governor's signature, Governor Healy, to sign the budget itself. If she signs it, it will come into law, and iLottery would launch in the near future. So this could actually end up being really quick or really slow.
All right.
Depending on how long she signs it, how long it takes for her to sign the budget, if she signs it at all. Also, one quick note, there's going to be a change in the age requirements for online lottery. Online lottery will be 21 and older. Retail lottery is still 18.
Okay.
That's going to be an interesting way that works. I don't know if that's actually
that's
good solution.
I wonder if that was a compromise. They're
also going to be doing sports betting type advertising restrictions.
Okay.
So it had to be a compromise.
Yeah.
But it got through both Senate and House. We'll see if the governor signs it.
Yeah, one thing the thing about online is you just don't know who's at the other end of that keyboard. So you have to have some requirement. And so I guess 21 is the age for anything, and for if you're online, they kind of have to verify it.
And last story here, we have Nebraska. Nebraska's legislatures are currently in a special session as we're taping this. The governor of the state called the special session to explore different ways to reach the goal of reducing property taxes by 50%. So the legislature is taking advantage of this, and we have one senator introducing Legislative Bill 13 on the very first day of the special session, which would authorize Nebraska's racinos to offer online sports betting themselves or in partnership with a mobile sports betting operator.
Okay.
We'll see where that goes, but again, introduced on the first day, it is a good solution to that property tax issue.
You'll want to generate revenue in a quick, effective way.
And lower other taxes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you want to help your roads and your schools and your hospitals and whatever, and the property tax is another thing, you might want to look at sports betting.
And in conjunction
for states who haven't done sports betting yet.
And in conjunction with Bill 13, the same senator also introduced legislative resolution 3CA, which would put a proposed constitutional amendment before voters in November authorizing mobile sports betting.
Yeah,
so both of these were thrown out in the special session on the first day. Smart move.
I think so, because, they have examples to point at. They have other states, and, this is how much money goes into the state's coffer through sports betting, and, they got evidence to show. So,
but I think if they really want to knock down this property tax, go iCasino.
Oh yeah, no.
That's the revenue generator.
That might be a step too far.
Yeah,
that
for
might
Nebraska
be
anyway.
Down the road a little bit. But you know what? That might help online casinos if you show them, look what mobile sports betting is doing for the state. It's bringing in revenue, and it's creating a little better life for the citizens of Nebraska.
But there's still
online casinos will do even more. So
there's still this weird hesitancy with iCasino versus online sports betting.
I don't know.
It's a cannibalization argument that they all use. But
sure.
Well, that was on the very first day of the special session.
Yeah, that should be an interesting special session.
Yes, it's very special now.
Yeah.
That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. As always, there's been a ticker flying by below us with some additional news stories, both international as well as entertainment news, that we didn't have a chance to cover in this half hour that we've been talking the sports betting industry. And as always, on Monday mornings, following the release of this episode, you will see a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll see a full print version there that contains the stories we talked about, some of the stories on the ticker, and additional stories that we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere. That'll be in the print version there. And as always, press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep those coming in.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.